Calm storytelling warm long ago, in a soft, slow tone in a small village, there lived a cobbler who was not married. Gentle, simple, he spent his whole day stitching shoes for people. With the little money he earned, slight sadness, he somehow managed his life. Pa's income was so small that he could hardly fill his stomach. That is why he never even thought about getting married. Normal pace, light mood one day, thinking he felt like eating khichdi. He had not eaten it for many days. So he went to the market, bought some rice and lentils, and cooked khichdi with great care. Happy, satisfied when the khichdi was ready, he put it in a big plate and kept it aside to cool down. Thoughtful, then he thought, slight pause while the khichdi is cooling. I will return the stitched shoes to the people. Thinking this, he left the khichdi there and went out to deliver the shoes. Story turns mysterious by chance. A jackal was roaming in the jungle and came to that side. When he saw the cobbler's house empty, he went inside. Surprised, hungry there, he saw a big plate full of fresh hot khichdi. The jackal was already hungry. He did not wait and started eating the khichdi quickly. Suspense, he had not even finished all the khichdi when unfortunately the cobbler came back. The cobbler was also eager to eat his khichdi, so he had returned quickly. Angry, shocked when he saw the jackal eating his khichdi happily, he quickly closed the door and tied the jackal with a rope. Harsh, serious, then the cobbler picked up a thick stick and beat the jackal badly. From time to time, he would come back and beat him again, and then go back to his work. Sad, fearful, the jackal thought in his heart, weak voice, if he keeps beating me like this, I will not stay alive. But he was tied and could not run away, so he kept suffering quietly. Somehow the night passed. Morning, hopeful in the morning, when the cobbler went to his work, the jackal thought, clever, planning of this is my chance. I must think of a plan. After thinking for a while, an idea came into his mind. He tied himself even more tightly with the rope and started shouting loudly, as if calling his friends. Calling sounds, jungle, feeling the jungle was nearby. When other jackals heard his voice, they also started shouting. One of them was his friend. That friend followed the voice and finally reached the cobbler's house. Shocked, he looked inside and saw his friend tied with ropes. Because of the beating, his whole body was swollen, and he looked fat and healthy. Dialogue tone. The friend asked, curious a friend, what are you doing here? The tied jackal smiled and said, proud, fake happiness, I am enjoying life here, while you are wandering in the jungle. The friend was surprised and asked, how did you get all this? The jackal said, lying sweetly, a kind man has caught me. He feeds me halwa and puri every day. Then he tricked him and said, if you untie me and take my place, you will also become fat and healthy in a few days. Foolish decision, the foolish jackal believed him. He untied his friend and got tied himself. The first jackal ran away. Beating again, sad when the cobbler came back, he started beating the new jackal. The poor jackal cried and told him the whole story, but the cobbler did not believe him. Desperate finally, to save his life, the jackal said, if you free me, I will get you married to the king's daughter. The cobbler was shocked, but he agreed and set him free. Magical fast, the jackal crossed the river, changed into a human, became a messenger, and went to the king. He sent the marriage proposal. Clever planning, then he made a clever plan. He told a washerman to hang clothes on trees, got cotton from a cellar, and made a drama in the river. Big result, the king thought the wedding party had drowned. He called the cobbler to the palace and married him to the princess with great honor. Later, the jackal said that the groom had lost everything and should stay there. The king agreed and gave the cobbler a palace. Ending after a few days, the jackal said, I have kept my promise. Now let me go. And he went back to the jungle in his real form.